Good morning, you guys. Alrighty, today's Saturday, what's the 6th of July? We are currently eastbound on the 91 freeway in California, Southern Cal, right by the LA and Orange County border. We are coming, we're pretty close there. We're coming up on the 5 freeway. We're actually over here in Buena Park, and Anaheim's right by us too. Disneyland is short distance away. Anyway, we are on our way to... we are going to be making a delivery this morning. Two different customers than I thought I was going to, though. Now, this is the second drop of a 2-bagger that I already did. I already mentioned in my previous vlog, I believe. I'm trying to remember what else I did. So I know I did not vlog the first delivery yesterday. So to recap you, yesterday I delivered in Ontario. You guys saw that one. And then I did another vlog of the final delivery on that one in Carson. And so after, while I was there, because I had a problem. No, this ain't that same guy. I hope. No. I might be, yeah. Is that a jet fuel decal? No, that's someone else. Okay. There was an idiot in a tanker earlier, passed me up on the right, cut me off, and then he went over to the next lane to the left and went slower than the straight truck that was over there, all the way to the point where I was getting past him. Then he decides to speed back off. I'm like, what was that all about? Freaking drive like that, then you don't belong in a truck. And then you're doing it in a truck that has freaking hazmat decal for jet fuel. Go figure. Those guys usually don't drive like that. Anyway, to recap though, I was at some point, I think when I was in between the two drops, something like that. Or no, I was empty in Carson. I found out my pre-plan, the Walmart Colton Load, canceled. That was the second Walmart load in a row that they tried to plan me on that canceled by Walmart. So they got me a different pre-plan, but in between there and that, they also wanted help doing a local load from the San Bernardino drop yard. Had 2 stops. One of them yesterday evening in Compton at the Ralph's Distribution Center, and then the other one in Brea. Now, usually when I go to Brea, I'm usually there to do Albertson's load. This one is different. We're going to be going to Americold. This is going to be on the other side of the 57 freeway from where Albertson's is at. Now, Albertson's, you go a couple miles or so west of the 57 to get to it. This one will be east of the 57. Let me slide over. 3.5 miles away from the 57 now. Anyway, so I'm not overrunning myself with vlog footage to record or to edit and all that, get posted. I went ahead and just did not do the Ralph's DC. I've been there several times before. I've vlogged several times before, so I didn't find there much of a point in vlogging that, and then I'll just be a little bit selective right now until kind of get more of a normal OTR flow, I guess, after doing all these locals or rescuing late loads and stuff. But anyway, so this one will be vlogging because I've never been to it before. And my next pickup, which is this afternoon, I've already been there before at least a couple times. I'm pretty sure I've vlogged it, so I'd rather vlog this delivery than the pickup. So if anything, yeah, you'll see a vlog for this, and then I'll tell you at the end of this video what we're doing next, or where I'm going to next, and when to expect another pickup delivery type vlog from me. Alright, anyway, so I guess in between, something else we can talk about. There are a couple items here I have in mind. I'll go over there's another one that I've talked about before, but it got brought up again yesterday, and it's like an age-old debate. Yeah, and you're gonna get different arguments depending on what kind of experience the driver you talk to, or what kind of driver you are, has. You know, more particularly when you got your CDL. You know, I tend to notice when, people who got, so it's going to be about right turns, or actually turns from multiple turn lane intersections, regardless, whether it's a left or right turn. But especially when it comes to right turns. Because there's a school of thought that old school truckers will follow, and that is to always stay in the rightmost lane. It doesn't matter if you're making a left or a right turn. They are always taught, shut up, use the rightmost lane so you can protect your blind side. Problem is when you're making a right turn, a lot of intersections, even when you have two right turn lanes, is you can't make that turn without encroaching in someone else's lane. And for that reason, and there has been a philosophical change, and also maybe some legal changes in there, which is why by CDL, trucking companies and CDL schools, like the megas, no longer teach their student drivers to do it that way. Nowadays, they teach their trainees and students, whatever, always use the outermost lane unless the lane is set up where you can make the turn from an inner lane without encroaching on anybody else's lane. Good point there too, because I've known of some sideswipe type incidents like that, where two trucks ran into each other on trying to make the same right turn, one from the proper lane, one from the improper lane. And again, depending on who you talk to, which lane is the proper lane and which lane's the improper lane is debatable. But there is no debate, because when the cops show up, they're going to give one specific person the ticket. And that'll be the person who encroached in the other person's lane. Doesn't matter if you're in the inner lane or the outer lane. If you have to encroach in the other person's lane to make your turn, and you make contact with them, you're getting a ticket. And at most intersections where you have two turn lanes, if you're in the inner lane, you can, at most places, you cannot make that turn without encroaching in the outer turn lanes area to complete that turn. So if you're in the inner lane, even in the right side, if you're making a right turn, you cannot make that turn. And as long as you're taking someone else's space, you have to yield the right of way to them. It's not your place, it's not your space to take. In fact, when I was escorting that other driver, when I repowered her load a couple of days ago, whatever. I told you about that. She had that difficult right turn to make there in Victorville that I post about on my Clips channel or on my Facebook sometimes, because I live right by there. When we got to the swap area, she was complaining about how the other car wouldn't move, and I was telling her, yeah, that car doesn't have to move. Cars at a red light, they're at their limit line, they don't have any obligation to move. It's your responsibility to wait for them, or set out or make your turn in a way where you can do it without and what space is there. That's why I do a J-hook turn there, or jug handle turn there most of the time. Anyway, all right, we're 2 miles away from Imperial Highway. That'll be the exit we're using. Same exit I use when I go over to Brea, to Albertsons. Just instead of turning left, I'll turn right. Yeah, now a lot of you older time truckers are going to argue and say that you're an idiot. No, I'm not an idiot. This is how they actually teach it now. When I went to CDL school myself in 2016, that's exactly how they taught it. And this was at a Sear England school, and I know some of you, hey, there you go, Sear England. Why? Well, there's a reason why they teach that. Sear England's been in business for about 100 years now. You think they know a thing or two about the thing, or because they've seen a thing or two. And they've, I hate to say it, when they have a lot of accidents, they also have a lot of litigation experience too with those accidents. They know what kind of shit goes on in courts. So they know that they're going to lose their ass, and when you have an accident like that and find out your driver gets a ticket for encroaching in someone else's space to make the turn, and you hook up with that person. So that's why they teach that. Werner does the same, I know for sure, because I've had other people tell me that. I know the other megas mostly all do the same thing. So if you're an older school trucker, usually I think maybe around 2010-ish or so. I can't find the exact point, but I know that drivers with more trucking experience than me at a certain point pretty universally say use the right lane, right lane regardless, to protect your blind side. But everybody like within a certain, roughly certain range before me and through me, and newer than me, all say the same thing. Use the outermost lane. That's where you're supposed to be. All right, so see right here, I got two exit. I'm gonna go ahead and use this one here, but I'm expecting there'll probably be a couple of right turn lanes down here. I'm gonna get zoomed in because obviously I've been paying so much attention to that. All right. So yeah, a lot of you guys, especially who are old school truckers, really should learn a thing or two about this, because you're going to sit there and call the young pups idiots in this respect when they're doing this, and I will always turn from the outer lane unless I know see, this guy's in the wrong lane here. This guy should be in the, so if I make this turn, see, watch. Oh no, in this case though, he can make his turn without encroaching in the other lane, so he's okay there. Let's see, I can make my turn here, that guy can make his turn. I know I got a left turn coming up, so that's another reason why I want to be in this lane, but this is one of those what you call special situations. That interchange there is set up, or intersection, is set up where he can go ahead and use that innermost lane and make his turn without encroaching on anybody else's space. Same with the left turn over by my place. If I decide I'm going to take the Squally Road across in Victorville, there are two left turn lanes off the southbound 15 off-ramp. Why is this thing telling me the wrong location again? Anyway. Yeah, in that case, so when I'm getting off the freeway, I actually use the inner left turn lane because I have to make another left right after that, and I have enough experience with that intersection, with that off-ramp, that I know that, because there's a side street called Americold Road that it puts you out onto. But I have enough experience to know that I can use that inner lane there, because there are hash marks there to guide you, like where your space is. And there's hash marks I use. I can stay in those hash marks and watch my tandems and keep them off the island there that separates the off-ramp from the on-ramp, and still make my turn without encroaching in the other lane space. There are two turn lanes, so that's why I do it that way. But now here's Kramer Boulevard. We're going to make a left here, and as you see, there's a short distance up here. Now, I don't know much about this place. It sounded like they might be okay from the Google reviews. A couple of Hirschbach drivers left reviews. I think one or two, whatever it was. Didn't seem like they had too many issues. I think they said they were here about an hour and a half or something like that, so it didn't sound like it was very long. Let's see, no trucks over a certain size sign up there, but am I supposed to enter from the other side then or something? Because I have to be on that block back there. Alright, I think I was like target fixation looking at stuff. So I noticed roadies just came out of here. So see right here, got a sign, no trucks over 3 tons. But okay, I can either come to my customer through the, not this light here, but the next one, or I can go down the street to Saturn Road, Saturn Street, and I still have to come into this this intersection here. So I don't know why they have it like that. Because it looks to me like I have to be over here. She looks like she plays tennis. Yeah, there are trucks parked on both sides of this street. And I do have to park right here in this area to kind of debate. I might have, I thought about parking right here behind this guy. Okay, how about I park right in front of him? And then, because my understanding is you have to park on the street and then walk your bills up. Get past this no stopping sign, I guess. That should be good. Okay, have a 7:45 appointment time here. I don't know what time they open, but hopefully they're open now. And again, this is why I say don't blindly follow GPS. Yesterday, when I went to deliver at the Ralph's DC, which I've been to many times, yeah, this thing here, the onboard system, had me going to the wrong target. Or was trying to tell me to go to some place that was north of the 91. And then I zoomed in to look at it, and it looked like it might have been a shopping center. And then right now, it's telling me to go somewhere totally different too. Or no, look like it's coming to this. That intersection, it terminates me at that intersection that we just came through. Or I think. No, it's telling me to go somewhere else. Where the hell's that at? That's a residence, isn't it? What the hell? Alright, so I still got my thing recording. I'm going to show you guys. Rotated over. Poplar Avenue. Let's figure out where this thing's actually trying to tell me to go. Where's Poplar? Brea. Harbor. Oh, that's before Brea. Okay. Okay, so Brea is the slanted one right there. This is Imperial Highway. So there's Poplar. Okay, right there, whatever that is where it wants me to go. Let's see what that is then. If I get this thing to cooperate. But I know for sure Orbiter Street, Americold is what's on my load assignment. So I know for sure that's wrong. That's a Mormon church. Are you freaking kidding me? Holy crap. And people follow this crap blindly. Alright guys, we got ourselves a dock door assignment. Door 11. Okay, so lady inside there, very friendly. So what you're going to do on this driveway right here where it says exit only, When you come when you arrive, walk up to this end of the building, and right there in the corner there'll be a gate, security gate. Ring the bell, and they'll let you in. And as soon as you get inside, turn right, and then the office is right there. Okay, we're gonna be knocking into door 11. That's down on this end here. I'll be right next to another truck. The other truck will be on my blind side. I had that guy move because I thought I was going to possibly need a jug handle turn in. If I was going to need a jug handle turn, he was going to need to move. Okay, so yeah, this first truck here that you're going to see, the door right next to him is where we're going to dock in at. And for good reason, they say go slowly, and like we're good there. Alright, I'm gonna get my doors open still. We'll do that in a second here. Alright, so, and don't do like this guy just did. This guy came up behind me, and he's parked right there. He's not even done a doctor. I got a doctor assignment yet. He just got let's see, we're a little on the tight side, so I'm gonna go ahead and go to door 9 first. I'm going to make my turn. So now if anyone has a dock door assignment and they need to get in here to dock in, they can't because he's there. Okay, so the lumper's right there, so I'm gonna have to wait on him. Okay, we good there? Smart. I don't know what you're doing there, dude. I thought you were going back in to get your shoes on or some shit. Not smart. I think he gets out too. Wow. No concept of safety there. Okay, guys, so that was easy, real simple. Look like there's a wheel chock there. I'm gonna get that put in. I gotta give her back this, and all right. Well, we'll be out of here hopefully pretty quickly. It's only 7 pallets. Alright guys, we're done unloading here. No issues, no OSDs or anything like that. Let me get pulled away. Still gotta get my doors shut, closed. Figured I'll go ahead and yeah, come over here. Maybe over by this TCI trailer and close them. I don't know, might even come over to the center turn lane or something. Alright, had to wait out, watch my trailer door, make sure it was going to clear that fence thing over there. Okay, so I noticed when I came over, oh no, actually there are no stopping signs over here. I thought I saw that there weren't any no stopping signs on this side of the street, but no, it looks like there are. Okay, we'll just get in the center lane, maybe over here in between the Sprinter van and the other truck. That way, if anyone comes back up that way, there's room for them to get by. So something else I noticed though, because remember we saw that no trucks over 3 tons sign? There's a sign right there next to the back of this truck here saying truck route, turn left. So maybe they got that sign in the wrong place. Maybe it's like a block or so too far south. Alright guys, we're gonna go here. Just a reminder, don't make messes like people do. There's when I was closing my doors, I noticed there were a couple of tubs of ice cream sitting over here on the embankment. I see other trash over here too. Now I'm sure that was like an OS&D load for that a driver left after trying to deliver it here or something. You know, that kind of crap is what gets us kicked out of places. Don't do it, okay? Have some respect. Alright, so it's truck restricted north of here, as we saw. Yeah, there's another truck restricted sign I see right up there. When you leave here, come south and back over here to Imperial Highway. I'm going to be picking up my reload in Arvin, California. That's over by Bakersfield. Brimway Farms, that's usually a carrot load. So that'll be what's coming up next. I have been there before, so I won't be vlogging that one more than likely. Cause I want to get caught up on the stuff that's all yesterday's final stop on the first load and what you just saw. All right, so overall with this one here though, no complaints at all. The woman inside the receiving office was friendly. No issues with the loader, the lumper. He was pretty quick too. He got me unloaded fairly quickly, and I wasn't even there really a full hour. Yeah, it was only, let's see, which way is this Tesla going? All right. Yeah, it was less than an hour after I got my lumper receipt and everything. And by the way, it was $105 for the lumper fee. I had, I think, 6 or 7 pallets here, and so some people might say it's for the number of pallets might be a little pricey, but I don't know. I'm not sure what they really charge for a full trailer load either, but. I said I was out in less than an hour, or within an hour, so, an hour when they started unloading me. It's barely 8:30 now, so it had a 7:45 appointment time. I'd say, everything looks good there. Alright, otherwise, I guess I will call this one a day or whatever. It is daytime. That's still early for me, and it normally is my night in the mornings. It is what it is. All right, so from here to get over to Arvin, I'm going to take 57 up north to the 60 freeway. Take 60 across to I-5, and then take 5 straight up across the Grapevine, and we'll end up on. I'm going to stop in Wheeler Ridge, get my trailer washed out there, maybe even get me some in and out or something before I make my way up. And then from there, actually, if you're familiar with the TA truck stop over there in Wheeler Ridge, right there at the base of the Grapevine on the north end of it, that same street that the TA is off of, you can just take that street right up. That's what's the hell is that street called? Wheeler Ridge Road, I think is what it's called. And then, this is the way I need to be. I think these guys are going south. But, it's Wheeler Ridge Road, and then it turns into Weed Patch Highway, and I want to say the shipper's right there on Weed Patch Highway, so. Anyway, that's kind of going a little in the weeds here, talking more about what to expect on the next one anyway. But anyway, I guess I will see you guys later. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys, I don't know, maybe after the next one. Because that next one is going to the Walmart distribution center in Cleburne, Texas. So more than likely, I would take a guess that the next vlog you'll see will be whatever I do after I'm done delivering that load. Because I've already done vlogs of Cleburne as well. So, alright, you guys have a great day. We'll see you guys around, and keep watching my Clips channel for little updates too. We'll see you guys.